Hey guys, Mongo here. Just kind of wanted to go over the trade it just closed from last night. Probably one of the best examples I've seen of how to use Market Cipher B, even though overall price action is bearish. So let's move this up and move yesterday out of the way, or today out of the way. So you had a pretty aggressive move down, and you had another bounce up, and a lot of people were thinking this is going to flush further down. But as you can see, just like with today, what I'll show in a second, is you have Market Cipher B on the way down was turning up significantly. So I unfortunately was up like to about almost 4 o'clock in the morning watching this to make sure I had my profit safe before going to bed and putting a stop loss above entry. But I essentially got in a little early, so a little too aggressive. I got on average somewhere in the neighborhood of I think I was 71 flat. So I think actually after layered in a little bit, I was kind of more towards the 70. But all in all, I could have waited for this double bottom, which did form, and it did give away for me with the increasing money flow. You can see the roundingness here. When you see market cipher start to round and price is still dropping, that is a great indicator that whales are manipulating price, and you can see that with the yellow X's. And they're starting to add liquidity slowly but surely. And if you were watching the other indicator I use, you could see them piling in $1 million to $3 million longs higher up. So they were literally laddering higher as they went. So as the price hit those, it just exploded and it went higher and higher. So I just wanted to show this example here. This rounding with the price dropping is a huge bullish div. It's one of the biggest things I look for. And also it had confluence with one of the fib levels, I believe at the same time. So yeah, you were bouncing exactly off the 618. So that's the golden pocket. And money flow had just turned back in, and you can see they had one last capitulation to take out anybody with a stop loss. And I was doing a little risky. I did not have a stop loss at that point set. I had a mental dollar amount in my head. If it went below a certain price, I would close the whole trade out. Thankfully, I just added on the way back up towards this, which dropped my entry price even lower. And then once we got above here, I took 10% profit and moved my stop just above entry just in case it came back down. And actually, if you zoom in a little bit, it was wild. I thought I got stopped out, but I believe it was this wick right here missed me by 1 penny. So 1 cent. It missed my stop loss by 1 cent. And then look how much it ran up after that. So this was an 86% trade on my end. So most of this move happened when I was asleep because it was 3:30 in the morning. So I did have some sells taking profit here. I took most of my profit out up in this region here, and here. And I didn't even have time to take the short because I had kids had to go to school. But and then today's drop was this because of the DXY. That thing was just a quick move down, quick move back up. My overall target is still 28.2, I think 88. But this video is already getting too long. As always, none of this is financial advice, and hopefully you learned something.